right, everybody, we are live and I'm sharing into my groups and we will be right with you for a yummy demo. I need to put some exclamation points in my thing. My handwriting is not the best in chalk. Dave's gonna help me.
Wow.
Oh, Lisa's watching. Hey, Lisa. It's like your 5-head. Sorry, it's taking a minute to load. Oh, and an eyeball. I just saw it on here. All right, when you pop in, just make sure you tell us hello, and we are almost ready to make some treats. All right, Dave, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, great. I'm gonna mix this, and then when you're ready, you can grab the camera.
It's on your phone.
Yeah, camera, phone, you know. Potato, potato. All right. I am crumbling some breakfast turkey sausage. And you know Zeke's never far away. Some breakfast turkey sausage for our little mini egg scrambles that we're gonna make. And I'm using the stainless 10-inch skillet, and I love these things. These have the little waffling on there so you can sear foods yet keep it non-stick. These things are amazing. Still oven safe, dishwasher safe. You can use metal on them. They are super durable. I always just hand wash them because they are so easy to clean up. And of course, you know, everybody loves the mix and chop because nobody likes big chunks of meat in their food. And for things like this, it helps to break all the food up and have it in nice, small pieces. So then that way you're not having huge clumps of sausage in there. And you know how much of a pain it is. Even if it's kind of frozen, you can break it up very easily. So, just give that a few minutes to cook up. All right, so got that. We got the oven going. Like I said, we're gonna do our little egg scrambles, and I am going to use my kitchen spritzer and my oil settle a little bit. So I want to use my pastry brush to make sure the oil's even on the bottom here. And of course, you know, the oil spritzer is amazing because you don't have any chemicals that are propellants and stuff. It's just pure oil, whatever you want to use. I've been using the avocado oil, you know, stuff like that. I love it.
Ooh, hipster.
Well, you know, it's got a high melting point.
I know.
It's good healthy fats, and so you can actually use it for more, you know, and it's fairly flavorless, so it's easy to cook with. Okay, so we got that all done. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get my small scoop out once I find it in my midst of my...
I have our kombucha that's brewing in the background.
Oh, yeah. We finally got it rolling. Super easy to do, by the way.
With lots of Pampered chef tools.
I got this hair fluttering. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do for a little more uniformity, I'm gonna just do
Here's
2
your- it's not
scoops
by
in
the
here
pan.
without so that way I'm getting pretty uniform on the bottom, because this will kind of act as a base and mix in with the eggs. And I may need more. This is just the hash brown, the potatoes O'Brien hash brown potatoes. And I didn't put them in the same ones. Operator error here. Got to be smarter than the food. Now I got sneezies. All
I
right.
can tell.
Yeah, my poor nose. All right, so
Man, I get
sorry the
kind of
pans.
pan. Yeah.
These pans are the greatest and the best for the pot rack.
There's
Okay.
Big Zeke.
Big Zeke's always following me, and I knew I was probably going to need more potatoes. And I was trying to. I'm using the 2-cup prep bowl. You know, I love our bowls, but you know sometimes I pick the wrong size and then don't want to do more dishes. So, then you know it's things like refilling. All right. Pardon him.
Big
Right.
Zeke.
Small, I'm going to use our medium scoop and our large scoops. You guys can use these for cookies, batters, throwing around hash brown potatoes.
Dude, Zeke, yeah, it's food.
Oh, well, you know, I started peeling a zucchini for the zucchini bread a little bit ago.
Yeah.
And man, he came running.
Oh, yeah.
So, Zeke. We do love our puppies, though. All right. Now, just some of these will just need a little more because they just end up getting bits and pieces. Way more uniform. Is that all the way done, babe? You can just turn off the heat if it is.
Yeah,
All right.
it's good.
I'm gonna layer our meat in on here. So you can mix this in all together, but I'm gonna roll like this. Sorry, hot. Don't get too close. You know how I get with food. Get all willy-nilly. Zeke.
Dude.
Mixing it up. So that way I got all the, make sure everything's all done. Have all the, see, a fond will create on the bottom of the skillet. That's why a lot of people like to cook with stainless, especially for sauces and other stuff. Because that little bit that sticks, if you're going to do a gravy, you can actually, what they call is like deglaze the pan. You pour like a little wine, chicken stock, water or something in there as the base to start it, and it picks it all up where it doesn't stick to the pan anymore, and it helps enhance the flavor. So, I'm just going to pour, I was going to do the pepper and onion, but I don't think I'm going to. Just a little bit of meat, and I'll probably grab some cheese out to do as well. All right, so this is our brownie pan, obviously for more than just brownies. I mean, we all love brownies, but you can do brownies, you can do mini egg scrambles, you can do muffins, you can do cupcakes, little mini breads, anything you want. There's some mini lasagna recipes floating around. The sky's really the limit on what you can do with the brownie pan. It's got a nice non-stick coating. It's really easy to clean up. I do love all of our metal pans. Of course, I love our stoneware too. You guys see how much I use our stoneware as well. But super handy to make these quick and easy, because you know what? This is going to go for the pretty much the entire week for our family, or at least whoever decides they want to eat it. And it's quick and easy, so then they can just reheat the meals as they go. And pardon, there's a little thunder because of course we're getting a little afternoon thunderstorm because it's 1 billion degrees outside.
Yes.
Makes it where nobody even wants to be outside, even in the pool. It's horrible. But that's okay. Okay, so I'm gonna pop this over here. Now what I'm gonna do is just make sure my eggs are all nice and mixed up. And I love this whisk, you guys, so handy. So, as I've mentioned before, all of our batter bowls are up and safe. They're great for pouring. I am not going to pour this because with it being so thin and liquid, it will not come out the way I want. So I am going to use my medium scoop, and with it being runnier. All right. Okay. So I'm just going to fill this in.
That looks good.
And the batter mixer, this is a little too thick. Some people will actually use like a biscuit mix mixed in with this to thicken it up some. And it makes it a little heartier. I have a gluten-free biscuit mix I could use to do it. All right.
This is going to be good.
I love these. And I'm going to get a little cheese out to shred as well. But I love making these type of things. I love making omelets. I love making, but these ones are just so easy to make because you can actually prep these ahead and cook them. So then on those busy mornings or when you really just don't want to have to deal with morning breakfast time or thinking about what to do for breakfast, this is really good because you have some veggies, you have some protein. You can grab a piece of fruit or something to go with it, and it's a nice balanced breakfast. Super handy that way.
Or a coffee to go with it.
Or a coffee.
That's what I'll do tomorrow morning.
If you're like Dave. Because then he'll go lower carb for breakfast and it's easier for him to manage the blood sugar the rest of the day. So.
Yeah.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And he's over there eating the scraps. All right.
Like the sausage pieces? That's good.
Yes.
Oh man, that thunder's going now.
I know. So, all right. I thought we're having steak tonight for dinner, and I really didn't want to demo doing steaks because I didn't really want to do it in go back and forth into the grill outside. I didn't want to get my indoor-outdoor grill out, and I didn't want to do it on the stovetop. So.
Yeah. Did you see I got my mushrooms and onions out here ready to saute?
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
That's what I had planned on. So.
I'll get those.
Mushrooms and onions are a must to go with. Let's see if I end up needing one more egg.
Oh, it's gonna be close. I don't think you can. Oh, you do.
That one's a little bit janky.
Dude, these look so good.
But we're gonna make it work. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So
That's good.
I already washed. I used my grater for my zucchini. So let me grab my cheese. And you guys have heard me get on my soapbox about my cheese. And I'm just going to use the rest of this block Kobe Jack. And I'm going to grate it on top of the cutting board, and then I'll pour it on individually. My goodness, my sinuses now, like all of a sudden decided they want to be wonky. Okay, there is a holder for this to be able to grate for the once they get smaller. Generally with cheese, I don't have to. We also have our quick prep food grater that's great for grating, especially if you're doing things like large volumes of cheese at a time. But I do like the handheld because it's not very often I'm grating more than like this type of a chunk of cheese, and it takes 2 minutes. So that's generally what I do. It's quick and easy that way. We don't have much going on a Sunday afternoon like this, so a lot of times this is what we like to do, is just kind of get a couple of things ready for the week, so that way it makes our week a little bit easier, and we don't have to worry about, you know, doing things like breakfast or lunch or any of that type of stuff. You're not getting this.
I don't think that's what he's thinking, dear.
I know. If anything, I'm going to toss this little chunk to Dad, and I bet he would catch it. All right, so I'm just going to actually crumble this last little bit because I didn't feel like getting out my food holder. All right, so just going to drizzle a little bit of cheese on the top to finish it off.
So what are you going to put these, are you going to put them in aluminum foil or?
I may just put them, because I think they'll be gone by this week. So I'll either put them in aluminum foil and put them in a baggie and then freeze them, or I will just put them in one of our big leak-proof container and put it in the fridge to finish off.
That's what I'd do. I can guarantee they'll be gone by like Friday, Saturday.
So, all right. So, if I don't have enough cheese, some of these just aren't getting cheese. Because I'm not opening another block.
Now, what else are you making?
I am doing some gluten-free zucchini bread.
Zucchini bread, okay.
Yes. And I love, actually, I hardly ever, oops, hold on. Throwing cheese everywhere.
Oh, this looks so good.
Redistributing. Try to make a semblance of, beautiful atmosphere. Okay, so like I said, some of these just aren't going to get cheese, and that's just all there is to it.
That's good. Maybe next time put like some tomatoes and stuff on there.
I might.
Or
I
onions?
might. Well, and that's what I need to make some more of those little rice cakes that we made, like those Denver style
those are
ones.
really
Those were great
good.
for you for before workouts.
Oh yeah,
So,
I went through those pretty quick.
I know.
Like they were very good. Like microwave them up.
Yeah. So, and we're talking rice cakes, like not like the hard rice cakes we're talking about.
I don't
Like
eat
actually
those.
soft formed. I do like those though. Soft form, like cakes of rice, and I use this pan to actually do it. All right.
Yeah,
We always want to leave our oven open as little time as possible, so we have very little heat escape. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna throw this away. I'll leave this out for dinner time. So I'll probably use that pepper for dinner. Okay. So I have some egg in here already and some butter extract. I am going to do just a little bit of Truvia brown sugar, so that's not a full sugar, and then some honey. And this is our baby measure-all. Does liquids and solids, and this is great for those couple of tablespoons you need of those icky things that you hate measuring, even like peanut butter and stuff, okay? So then, remember, we always put in our wet things first. That's, eggs, fats, anything other than salt, flour, baking soda, baking powder, all that type of stuff. So, and I'm using our Microplane zester, and I'm just zesting right into the bowl. Now, when you zest, you want to make sure you don't hit down to the white part of the rind or it gets kind of bitter. You want to keep just the color part and just rotate around. This helps to add a little bit of dimension in the citrus flavor. It sweetens it, but yet still adds the citrus notes. It's a pretty neat way to do it. I didn't know what zesting was before I came around Pampered. So that was something I learned. So, and if you want to increase the amount of juice, you just kind of roll it onto the counter.
I just learned what zesting was.
Oh, okay, so, well, you use this for cinnamon. When you use the cinnamon stick.
So am I zesting when I do that with the cinnamon?
No, you are not.
It's not. What is that called?
You're grating.
Grating. So okay. I didn't know.
Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to use our citrus press. It will be a little bit big in it. Okay. So if you like margaritas or anything where you use juice and stuff a lot, this is great. Okay. And we also have a little, just a juicer as well. I'm trying not to squirt it at myself too much.
The dog just
Or
got a
the
bath
dog.
yesterday.
Yeah, they did just get a bath. All right, so like I said, I don't add a lot of fats into my foods. I'll add a little bit of oil. Like today, I add a little bit of coconut oil just for added dimension. Coconut's actually very good for keeping our guts healthy because it actually helps to break down some bacteria like excess yeast and stuff. So there actually are great properties for it, and they've got some good healthy fats. I'm actually using regular unsweetened coconut in here as well, using my measuring cup set. They just lock together, okay? Then I'm going to do my cinnamon. Oh, here's my and spices that I'm going to put in here. All right, so I love cinnamon. Cinnamon helps curb, keep blood sugar under control. Helps keeps blood sugar under control. Helps with not letting your blood sugar spike so much. Helps with hunger. All sorts of different other stuff. There's a lot of herbs and spices that actually are very beneficial for your health, plus they add flavor. So, fun fact for the day, and I'm doing a little bit of cloves and nutmeg. It's not very often that I do these all by themselves, and I'm hoping that this will be enough. And a little bit of ginger. That's a fun fact that a lot of people don't know, that ginger is actually part of the pumpkin pie spice. So, and ginger is also very good for your digestion and other stuff. So, all right, I'm gonna add, I do not wring out my zucchini because again, I don't add a lot of excess moisture. So I just pay attention to that accordingly. All right, so I'll mix this all together. And, oh, it looks beautiful. It smells beautiful. And so now what I used for my flour blend, I used some flaxseed, some almond flour, oat flour, and of course my salt and stuff is already in here. And adding this in, it's just 2.5 cups. And garbanzo flour. I'm gonna be able to mix them around. All right, so we're gonna use our blue pans to mini loaf pan for these. I love these. These food comes out so easily in our waffle stick pan, these pans, the donut pan, all of them. Food, like you should use oil, but you pretty much don't have to use oil. It's amazing on how well they work. All of these are, like these ones are dishwasher safe, but I don't wash them in the dishwasher because again, it's so easy to clean up. You really shouldn't need to. All right, so.
Oh, that doesn't look like 2 pans worth.
Should be just enough.
Really?
Yeah, because it will rise. You won't want to fill them all the way. We'll see. But adding the zucchini in, if your family does not like zucchini, this is a way for you to get nutrition in there. Same with the other week, I made beet brownies. My family actually loves them. They're red velvet ones, and they are delicious. They're healthier. You're getting some added nutrients in your diet that you wouldn't have otherwise, because a lot of times people don't like certain foods like that. So cooking with pumpkin as your fat, applesauce, stuff like that, that's what I do when I'm baking anything. It helps add fruits and vegetables into the diet. It cuts on some of the calories and added sugars, and it adds a different flavor dimension and just overall health. So you can still have the fun treats, but you're doing it with less added sugar, you're doing it with less added fats, and getting some extra nutrients, fiber, all of that kind of stuff in your diet. So, and it's still fast and easy to do this.
Wow.
So it's always better to do a double batch when you're doing something, if something that you know you're gonna like, because then you're going, I mean, it took me an extra probably 10 seconds to mix all of this, and this is why I love these scrapers. And this is our second size stainless bowl. These scrapers get everything. These are silicone, and silicone is highly heat safe. It's durable. So it won't permanently stain. So if something does stain, you know what? I've had some of these stain from curry powder or turmeric lately, and I just put it out in the sun, and it bleaches it right back to normal color. It's a beautiful thing. So I didn't want these super big for the muffin size, so it's good that they're not super full. And I'll know that accordingly on cooking time anyways. All right, I'm gonna make sure they're evenly in here. All right, and just get that last little bit off. I mean, that was so little. Okay, now, this is why I wear an apron, because I like to just wipe my hands. All right, I'm gonna put these in here. And the other ones are cooking beautifully. And that's it. Now we gotta set the timer, even though I didn't. I'll probably just do a mental timer of about 15 minutes or so. And easy peasy. Now what I've been doing, you notice I keep throwing stuff in here. I have dishwater on, so normally I'll throw these in the dishwasher, but I'll do dishwater, so while I'm doing dinner, and anything like that was hot, so I'm not gonna put it right in the hot water, I can just quickly hand wash it, and it's done by the time I'm done cooking dinner. So it actually saves me a lot of time and effort, because there's a lot of times we'll sit and eat dinner and then I'm like, I don't want to do cleanup, but it's already done, and it's already saved me so much time to have to just knock it out of the park that way. And I got cheese in the throw that in there too. All right, so does anyone have any questions or anything?
I don't see any.
Oh, great. Great, it was quiet. Well, it's still Sunday. Everybody's still recovering from church. trying to catch up for the week, all that type of stuff, but I forgot to come on live yesterday and do this. So we went on today. If anybody has any questions, let me know. If you have a question on getting an order in, if you're in a party right now, let me know. If you want to get your show set up, let me know. We'll get it all taken care of. I'll be getting some work done a little bit later this evening. So have a super Sunday. I can't wait to hear from you guys. Thanks.